everybody. Welcome back. We're back for Red Dead Redemption 2. It's epilogue time. It's part 2. We're gonna finish it today. Very excited. Been working all morning in some cool new overlays, as you can see here. It's a lot of work, but a lot of fun as well. Just time flew by, and so that's why there wasn't a stream this morning. I mean, technically it's still this morning, but it's close to lunch. I did want to get some stream in before lunch, though. So, hey, let me know what you think of the new overlays and so on. Hopefully it looks good. I'm pretty happy with it. Still working on the camera here to get a better lighting situation as well. But for now, it will have to do. And with that, let us go to the game. All right. Oh, where's mine? All right. Switching the TV channel here, and then we're ready to go. I'm pretty excited to get a little bit of closure here, hopefully. We didn't get much of a redemption arc for Arthur. And I'm not gonna go into spoilers in case you didn't see the ending. One thing too is that the VOD for the final mission, I suppose you would call it, was lost somehow on Twitch, so I wasn't able to export it to YouTube. So sadly, you won't be able to, if you were watching the entire playthrough, you won't be able to see that, and I apologize. But Hamish Sinclair, do we want to go hunting with Hamish? I mean, suppose we could. But I think we've done enough hunting, man, to be honest. Right. Let's go see Adler. As far as purchases go, not super happy with our ranch. I mean, it's... Can you even call it a ranch? If it's just a shack. Ooh. Oh. I've never seen that animation where he's almost falling down. That's pretty cool. Alright, time for some coffee. Man, this game can look just beautiful at times. It's almost like I can feel the cold and damp air. Wait, hold on.
Easy now.
We had something going on back there, right? Okay, Roach, wait here. What are you doing, feller?
Oh dear, I don't have it.
Morning.
Oh. Hello.
Why today?
Arcadia for amateurs.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. wildlife.
Okay. It looked for a second like my microphone was muted. It just looks like an OBS issue. Oh man, I got scared for a second. You know, one time I went a good amount of time without realizing I was muted. So I'm always a little paranoid that that's gonna happen. But we're good. Okay.
That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burger, I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here.
Huh? Here?
Just... there. Albert Mason.
John Marston.
Pleasure. I'm trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh, good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote. Sneaky one, too. Wildlife photographer.
That was a terrible plan. Why didn't it let me shoot? I don't understand. What? How are you alive? Oh, buddy.
Rest now.
You cannot skin it. Fair enough.
This is what I'd call a robbery gone wrong, Coyote.
Seems like a very impractical bag. There's no handle on it.
Well, well. Got your bag.
Oh, good, good. Oh, thank you, sir.
A bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
No problem, dude.
Come on, then.
Morning, friend.
Howdy. Cinematic camera does a great job of
Nice, quiet place.
seamlessly riding sort of to the right whenever there's someone else on the road. I've had, I think, very little issues with
Morning, mister.
crashing into things or people in cinematic mode or camera. Okay, okay, okay.
You got a real problem, don't you?
No. No problems, okay? I am just drinking my coffee and going for a ride. Okay.
Whoa, easy.
That rotten witch! Making my life a misery. Day and night.
What's wrong,
All those
dude?
years chasing her, but she didn't want nothing to do with me.
It's woman problems, right? Might be better you spoke to the lady.
Well, I don't generally have much to say.
Okay. Well, thanks. Good talk.
She finally says yes. What a mistake that was!
I'm kind of taking my time here, but I don't think we're gonna do the hunting side quest, because I've done a lot of hunting, man. Even though I didn't complete a lot of the specific pelts that I needed. You know, I didn't kill the animals with the guns that were required for the perfect pelts and all of that. So our completion doesn't look that high. But I've actually done a lot of fucking around hunting. I've done treasure hunts. So I mean, I feel I've squeezed this one quite a bit already. I'm also really eager to play some other games. Really eager to go back to some Souls games as well. I'm gonna be doing a Bloodborne stream soon. I really have the Souls itch cropping up. And I think it will be Bloodborne. I've been wanting to revisit that game for a long time now. Played it when it came out. Didn't really appreciate it that much. I think I was a little bit more inexperienced with those games and sort of rushed through it. Also never did the DLC, which people said was fantastic. So one of the main things I want to do is go back to that. I also want to finish AC Odyssey. Fantastic game. And really deserves putting the time into it and finishing it. Alright, Roach, I'm gonna park you here, dude. And I also have so much fun playing with the ACG people, you know, whenever we do these. And I think regularly now I'm going to be streaming those because most of the people seem to be okay with that. And also the people that watch seem to have a lot of fun with us
I
on
told you
stream.
to leave it,
And I
Bubba.
thought to myself, who this little girl thinks she telling anything to?
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
Look at
What
that.
that
Female
For the
gunslinger.
last time, leave me alone.
I really like this character. It might be my favorite, or one of my favorite characters, Adler.
Get out of here before she kills us all.
You!
Get out of here.
John Marston.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You kill a feller up by Roanoke?
You kill a fella?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you.
Oh, that's
Abigail
funny,
and
man.
Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy us a property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly, and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight.
Huh?
Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on then.
What?
Come on
Where are
then.
we headed?
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
Come on, we got a bit.
All right, let's roll.
I know. Your telegram. You said you had something to discuss. I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
There's something else.
What?
Micah.
Micah?
I think so. I heard of someone sounded like him.
Oh my
about a year back.
god.
Okay.
We
I
always
hate
said
that guy.
if we
Please
found
tell me we get to kill him.
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Ah, we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I got Uncle with me. We'll be okay.
Uncle? Well, getting scalped by that gang out there might be preferable than living with him.
Sometimes I think the same.
Man, what a beautiful scenery. Every time, I'm such a sucker for like the snowy mountain peaks. Every time those show up. Welcome to Strawberry.
Hey there, friend. How can I help you?
All right, see what you can find. Like I said, feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker, bald, 45.
Okay.
You head up that way. I'll meet you in a bit.
All right.
Say, I mean to meet my friend in town, but I don't know where he's staying. Bald New Yorker? Nathan Kirk? You know where he is?
Afraid I don't know.
Look at that good man. Just working that wood.
You seen a bald New Yorker? Name of Nathan Kirk, about 45?
No, sir. We get plenty of New Yorkers here. It's a resort town, you see. The Adirondacks of the West, the mayor calls it. But I can't remember any of the bastards.
Okay.
Ask in the general store or the post office. They tend to know who's in residence for the season, as we say.
Season. Good lord.
Okay, can do that. You should really have like an easier access to your general store, just saying.
Hi there.
Can I help you, partner?
Yeah, I'm
Partner?
looking for a fella. New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk.
Never heard of him. We get a lot of New Yorkers. It's a resort town, you see.
I'm sure.
Try in the Welcome Center. They tend to know most of the visitors there.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, we can't buy stuff right now? Okay. Ground coffee. I want something for my beard, dude. Something that can make my beard grow longer. Where would that be? Oh. No, we had something. Hair pomade? Okay, never mind. I will just take a moment because somebody's at the door. So give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay. That transition looks pretty sick. By the way, shout out to Alpha Gaming. You can look that up on YouTube. The guy does some amazing like instructional videos on how to set up some of this stuff, and I've just been having a blast doing this. It's part of what I've always, enjoyed. The like the creative aspect that you can sort of make it your own.
fella from New York?
Much as
Bald
I like
guy?
that tune, gotta stop it here.
A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a one. What now?
Man, it's so busy out there. Everybody's knocking on the door. Luckily, not mine this time again.
Easy enough.
What, do we go upstairs? Is that an actual fucking bear? What was the name? I'm trying to remember the name of the... well, the discipline or the hobby of, you know, desiccating dead animals. I actually watched Bates Motel. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's some of that in there. Oh, taxidermy. Taxidermy.
Mr.
That's
Kirk!
the one.
Mr. Kirk, you in there? Who is it? It's just a friend.
Surprise, motherfucker. Let's go.
That's Nathan Kirk. Oh, got him?
Oh, shut up.
Whoa, nice. Oh, dude, I forgot you could do that. Is he in that direction?
He went right.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot you could jump straight onto your horse like that. That's such a cool animation. Whoa! Look at the screen, Johnny.
Stay on it. I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit.
Oh god, I've lost him. Lost him. Just... I'm trying not to look at the minimap all the time, and so, you know, I was just looking at the screen. At the moment you lose him, you lose him. I'll do a better time, a better job this time. Oh god,
Mr. Kirk!
it's the whole thing.
Mr. Kirk, you in there?
Well, at least we get to do the jump thing.
Just a friend. Just... Oh, stop! Hey! That's Nathan Kirk! Oh! Got him?
Oh, shut up. Come on, jump on.
Oh,
Hey, lady.
We gotta get after him. Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
He went right. Stop.
alright, let's see if I can stay on him this time.
Stay on it. I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit.
Oh, he went this way. That's why I basically went the wrong way.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I don't like this terrain. Very hard for a roach to navigate.
We just want to talk. That's a lie. Almost had it. Come on.
Okay. Oh. Get in there. What? I hate when the horse turns like that.
Look out! You're okay. You're okay.
It's another endless chase.
Damn horse.
This is one of the things I don't buy. Like how a guy like that, totally out of shape, can actually outrun me for so long. Makes no sense, really, right?
Thanks for that, Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
I'm an innocent man, but it's all a mistake. My wife is a desperate woman. Are you married, sir?
None of your business what I am.
She made me do it. She broke.
I'm glad you made a friend.
Quiet now.
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Send it on my behalf to West Elizabeth Cooperative Bank in Blackwater. Pay down my loans. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you.
Well, the money ain't gonna come from our ranch, which is basically a shack. Go right there, buddy. Let me throw you a brush.
Feel good?
Let's go.
Let's go, girl.
Who is you? Actually, let's check the map. Make sure we're not missing out on anything we want to do. A chest is the hunting side quest. Don't really care about. Uncle has some information for you. Okay. All right, Uncle.
The hunt is over! Kill him! We're fine.
What?
Maybe. Christ!
What the fuck?
Just shoot! It's only suffering here, sir!
Okay.
Kill him! Don't mess around! I can't control these fellas. They're called Skinner for a reason.
Jesus, move, horse. I hate having to drive the horse and shoot at the same time. It's impossible.
This wild country.
There you go. Should have stayed home, you fuck. Oh. All right. Another thing I'm really excited about is Ashen, the game. If you haven't heard about it, it's a stamina-based, game. Third-person action, I guess in the vein of Souls games, but definitely taking its own personality. And recommend you check that out. It has a you know, a big thing with multiplayer. It also looks very good for challenge runs and that kind of thing. We had the main developer in the podcast, in the ACG International podcast.
It's the lumbago.
Very cool guy.
I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all.
Man, it's crazy windy out there.
Neither.
This is a very meaty epilogue. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, where you basically finish the main story and then there's a whole, you know, a whole deal.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
After that.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, oh, me neither. All right.
I do like Saint Denis. I think it's a beautiful town. They've done a great job with it. Sadly, the FPS really tanks in here, but...
I'll take the saloons, you take the slum.
How about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Like, this is a location I really don't mind just walking through. Who's playing? Oh, good job, dude.
Mister?
Let's antagonize him. Oh, you suck.
Don't look away from me. Say hello.
Bitch.
All right. Hello once more.
Sherman tea. Isn't it weird that there's a whole, like, building that makes tea? Can they really make a living out of that here in the West? I don't think the entrance is somewhere else.
Look out, huh?
Sorry, partner.
Reckon my youngest ain't got long left.
Mister?
That's just how...
Watch yourself!
What do you mean, watch yourself? I'm just walking here.
Hello?
Where is the entrance? Sorry.
Don't be so rough.
Gotta be very careful, man, not to bump into people. Immediately get, like, chased by the police. Okay, where's the entrance to this, like, mysterious saloon? Not down here either.
Hey, look out!
It's what I've been saying throughout the entire playthrough. The slow walk is way too slow sometimes. And the running, well, it's running. I don't want to run. I just want to walk at a slightly faster pace. Give me a middle ground. And yes, we missed the very obvious entrance.
Sir?
It's okay.
Hey, partner, you seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? Sure. I've seen hundreds.
A big guy. Boxer, maybe? Likes fighting?
Yeah. Bare knuckle guy. Think he's fighting tonight over at St. Saturnine's.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, bud.
You know they got an ugly law. I seen a beggar locked up for it last week.
Find Charles.
Hello, mister.
Yeah, Charles is a big dude. One of my favorites. A really nice guy.
What took you so long?
Oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met, and he told me Charles was here.
Still love a surprise.
Not one of life's great mysteries, turns out.
And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
He don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So
Dude,
is he.
Charles is jacked.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe you was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So...
Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me.
Dang.
I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Now we believe in Charles, even though I think we're gonna lose, because there's some shenanigans going on here. But
An epic battle.
we're gonna
between
support
the
our
descent
friend.
of ancient warriors and a not so noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable.
An Indian Hercules?
Unbeaten and dare I say unbeatable, lone wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crime.
So when you say Indian, though, you could be refer like nowadays, right? How would you know whether you're referring to someone from India or like Native American?
Clean, but not so clean.
So Charles,
Ow! Hit him, Lone Wolf!
What is this?
Hit him, Charles! Pretend he's Micah!
pretend he's Micah.
Don't black out just yet. Try and stay on your feet, you hear?
Ooh, nice dodge. Oh! Something's gonna happen. The guy said the odds got fucked. Or fucked with.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, lone wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
If we just made
Good
the
shit.
bed I said we
So you
should
keen
make,
on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Oh, dude.
I
We
gotta
got
grab my
Charles
baggage.
back in the
I
squad.
booked a steamer heading up
Let's
river.
go.
That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
Gonna
useless.
drink, aren't you?
I'm a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
Deep drinker. What a useless dude.
This way.
The uncle.
My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. And Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Damn.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for... Okay?
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
Oh no.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three.
Mm-hmm.
Three. You couldn't have thrown that fight.
It's never just one fight.
Evidently. What are those guns they have?
What? You don't have them in the high country? Convention moves over there.
Here it does. Let's go.
There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John.
That's a big bag, dude.
Hey-ya! Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Man, that guy was so close from the wheel.
Police.
Or to the wheel.
Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket.
Sorry.
They take us in. We won't get out of the
Sorry.
interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple...
John! Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
Kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
I mean, our shack is getting a little small for all of these dudes, right? We're gonna have 3 dudes, and what? The plan is to bring the wife and kid as well. A little cozy. Horse station. Oh, we can craft some stuff. Coffee. Can't craft shit. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what Uncle is up to. And Charles.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
There he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as weak old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine, whine, whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
A woman's touch?
No woman
oh my
touch
god.
This place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on.
How is that a woman's touch? The side of the house is open.
Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going.
I mean, maybe wait until morning to do this, right?
I'll go when you do.
Okay. On me. Good horses.
Get her down.
Almost.
Holy sh...
See? I told
told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay, you keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to. Okay.
We don't have a mission for that yet. Okay. Let's go down to the city, or to the town. Oh, couple new missions. Henry Lemieux. Marko Dragic? Who's that? Now I'm kind of curious. Okay. Tell you what. We're gonna go here, gonna pay our bounty. Because if we do Adler's mission straight away, it might... It might, you know, keep us from doing one of those two missions. Sometimes they just disappear if you do a main mission.
Easy there. Whoa now.
me. Mr. Abel's thugs. Been wanting us to sign our land over. Only this time I escaped, but they have my husband. They're gonna kill him.
Okay.
Abel's thugs, huh? Where are they?
It's the stone farmhouse back there where I came from.
I'll head there now.
I'll see about finding more help.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm still amazed. I mean, yesterday it took us 2 hours. The fuck? Took us 2 hours to get through part 1 of the epilogue.
You don't sign this over.
And today it looks like it's gonna be at least the same amount of time.
You see, we're used to a lot more
We're already 1 hour in and it doesn't seem like it's ending anytime soon.
scrubland.
They're killers! Get them!
Oh, you're
Okay,
real
hello,
dumb.
sir. Yes.
Hey,
You are done.
tie me, will you? Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Those goddamn bastards deserve that and more. My wife. You seen my wife by any chance?
Sorry, just looting that guy.
Yeah, I saw her. West of here. She told me to come find you.
Oh, thank God. But thank you for hearing her call.
So then no reward. Okay.
Where are you, my dearest?
All right, girl.
Let's see how it is. We have... Dude, we have no food for our horse? I don't think we can hunt food for... I mean, horses don't eat meat, do they? I think they're strictly herbivore. Yeah, maybe don't cross when the train is there. Choo-choo.
Hello. Hey, partner.
Huh?
Hello there, pleased to see you. Howdy, mister. I'm glad you're doing the right thing.
20 bucks stings a little, but I want to be able to go into town. Okay, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, partner.
Dude, another train? The fuck? Torture. All right, then. What do we want to do first? Henry Lemieux? We'll check that out. Don't remember who he was.
You're fine, baby.
And I think we'll hunt us some dinner here. How about that? 2 a.m. Go for like a late night snack. in the form of a deer or something. Love this location, dude. How weird. There are no animals jumping around. Usually it's just popping with animals. But like the one time I actually want to hunt. I think I see something over there. All right, buddy. You're good.
This is for the best.
It's a nice spot for a camp.
This ain't just.
Why can I not cook you? You see, this is the thing. I said like the other day, where like the option is there sometimes, but not always. It's kind of tricky. I don't know why that is. Alright, a little bit of plain venison at 3 a.m. as you do. Sadly, we don't have anything to feed Roach, but he'll be okay. And nothing we can craft. Alright. You know what? Sleep a little bit. Oh, what? Oh, is it already morning? Then you know what? Give yourself a little sleep. It'll be okay. New journal entry. Oh. That's interesting. Still nothing to feed this guy. Journal. Clemens Point. So it turns out we're holed up outside a town called Rhodes. This is from way before, right? Deep in old cotton country. The place has not recovered from the war, and those folks that is sober enough to think are still angry. The drunk, which is most of them, are angrier still, but perhaps for other reasons. Adding to the absurdity, we appear to be planning to deputize ourselves into the local law enforcement. This is like way before. Home for now River Hollow. Pronghorn Ranch. Being back in this country made me dig up Arthur's old journal again. Odd few years wandering. Now back here, this country that we ran to when things went crazy all those years ago. My mind is full of ghosts. Been a tough few years. Jack don't like me, and Abigail cannot stand me, or is it the reverse? Do we have any final entries from Arthur? Beaver Hollow? Went to see the fella Hamish Sinclair. He's quite a sportsman, an outdoorsman. Went fishing for pike. Got him in the end. Wants to take me hunting. Kill the feller, cause he looked at me funny. Abigail wants me to settle down. To what? Everything I've tried has gone wrong. For so long now. Now I'm back in old country. Well, I guess the north didn't turn out so good. Wonder if there's anything in these treasure maps. So now I'm a farmhand until I lose my temper again, I guess. Working at a place called Pronghorn Ranch. They seem to like me because I'm big and nasty, and they surely ain't. And some local tough guys seem to know they ain't. Well, I guess Abigail can't have everything, but she won't be able to deny I've at least got a normal job. I'm not much of a rancher, but I can still give a big mouth a good smack. Abigail still seems to despise me. Jack ain't sure, but I reckon he ain't none too keen. Yeah. She went and left me. Gave me enough warning, I suppose. She weren't wrong. I'd leave me if I could. What now? No son? No woman? And a no-good rancher and a no-good ranch. These rich bastards, the Laramies, want old Geed's dead. If I had a brain, I'd go work for them. But I kinda like Geed's. Good news, I now own a ranch. Bad news, I now have Uncle with me, or is it the reverse? But he don't shut his mouth. I'll paint this place with his blood. I bought a dumpy bit of land for Abigail, and she ain't here. Instead, I got Uncle. How the hell did this happen? I got the worst of all things. I miss Abigail. Been a proper fool for longer than I can remember. For always. Met a nice man taking photos of animals. Trying to take pictures of all our biggest animals before they all got killed off themselves by the new century. Beecher's Hope. Saw Sadie Adler again. Guess I thought she'd be dead. Maybe it's just me that's been dead, and I don't know. Was good to see her. She's a bounty hunter and suited to the work. Saw her put a knife clean through the hand of some big old boy she was fighting with. Ain't seen her since she and Arthur saved Abigail, and then Arthur saved my life. We headed north, and she turned to this line of work. Went to Saint Denis with Uncle because Charles Smith was there and in trouble. Charles had taken to boxing and did not seem in too much trouble after all until we stumbled into some local gangsters who wanted to shoot both of us. But now he's here, and I've got myself a completely different family to the one I had a while ago. Not sure what to make of that. And that is it. Let's head north onto the road. And we'll get out of here. At least our horse is rested, which is good. Sadly, doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to finish before lunch. I'm getting quite hungry here. So it looks like we'll need an intermission. This is a good looking horse, man. They really nailed the animations. It's really cool to see it in this camera. I'm innocent.
Come on, girl.
Dude, this place is really quite far, isn't it? God damn. Good thing I really enjoy just riding the horse. I think this is why a lot of people said, you know, they got bored. Because between missions, a lot of your time is spent just going to places. And if you don't enjoy the horse riding, it's not gonna be fun. So I definitely understand why some people have issues. This area is probably one of my favorites. Like this sort of swamp. Very cool stuff. And this, the covered bridge, how would you call it? I don't know. Yeah, it's such a cool little thing. Gotta be careful though. Can get jumped by gators. They're quite sneaky too. Surprisingly.
Good girl.
I sort of wish I remembered the story from Red Dead 1. I think it would give me a lot more context. You know, especially for this prologue. Because right now, I mean, aside from, I do know that, you know, John Marston is alive by the time of Red Dead 1. But I don't really know much of, you know, where he's at. I don't know if the wife was in the picture. I think she wasn't. I do remember he had like pictures of her that he looked at. But my guess would be that she's basically out of the picture. And you know, this pipe dream of setting up the ranch and having her come over never really comes to fruition. Is it... Wait, is it in here? What, the mission is gone? Dude, what? We had 2 missions. Well, I guess we'll check out the question mark. We had 2 missions, dude. They're just gone.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes, that.
What do you mean, maniac? That is the... That might be the single most immersion breaking thing in the game. It's like the way people react to you sometimes just because you're riding a horse. Like, everybody does this, but because you do it, you get, you know, you get police chasing you. Oh, you bumped into someone? That's a $5 bounty. And not only that, but we're gonna shoot you. It's like, dude, relax. It's $5. Here, take the $5. Don't shoot me. That's ridiculous. Algernon Wasp? Purveyor of the exquisite. Hello. Could be an interesting mission.
One moment, please. This is extremely delicate. There. Ah, wonderful. Algernon Wasp, purveyor of the exotic and the exquisite. Enchanté.
Jim Milton.
How can I help you? May I interest you in a hat, perhaps?
Yeah, no.
How about a nymph? I import them from Brussels. The idiots in this town all want Italian nymphs, but the Italians make
You know
the
what?
coarsest of marble.
Not really my kind of shop.
Is an abomination. Belgium. Now that is a land for the connoisseur.
Yeah, as I always say. But, you know, I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
Oh, of course.
I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
More
Oh, man.
tangible, more gothic. I also make corsets. Would you like a corset? I always wear one.
No, I don't think so.
What kind of dude wears a corset? A
I'm afraid the
corset?
whalebone might stick in.
Well, a cup of tea.
Sure.
Now, what is it you do, Mr. Milton? Are you a gentleman of
I
leisure?
kill dudes,
An
so, you know, play it safe.
An artist.
I suppose I'm kind of an adventurer.
Ha! Yes, of course you are. Here, be careful with the china. Sir, it is
With
French.
the china?
Belgian?
No. They
Is
are
that what you call
Philistines in
porcelain?
that area not to be
The
trusted.
china?
Youth, eternally preserved in marble, is more their specialty. I fear China will always elude them. Now, why are you here exactly?
I don't know.
You're an adventurer, a wanderer, a lost soul cast out from heaven.
Sure.
Well, I do pay exceptionally well for certain objects needed for
Well,
my...
now you got my attention.
I do. Exceptionally well.
Well, what do you need?
Let's see. Right now, I have a couple of commissions. I need at least 15 egret plumes. Good ones, obviously. I also need 15 assorted orchids. Here's a list.
Okay. See what I can do. Thanks for the tea.
Thank you, Mr. Milton. It'll be very worth your while.
I'm not sure about that. Exotic. Five little egret plumes. Oh man, where the fuck would I find that? I think that's like a treasure hunt type deal, where you basically, you know, have to figure out where the things are and then... Not really what I'm in the market for right now. You know? So... yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a short intermission here. I'm gonna have some food while I watch an episode of Parks and Recreation. Fantastic show. Recommend you go check that out. So, about half an hour, and then we'll reconvene here. Hope you'll meet me for what I expect will be the final part of the epilogue here. Hope you've been enjoying these streams. And hey, if you've been following all the playthrough, big thanks perhaps consider sharing with your friends and that sort of stuff. That's by and large how I get new people to check out the channel. So thanks for that, and I'll see you in a little bit.
And how are you today?
Been better.
You just stay strong, yes?